Yeah, welcome. So, let's just say we're in the beginning phases of guitars, which, isn't likely with all you shredders out there, but just in case. We're playing around on the acoustic and we only know a couple chords, or even if you know a bunch of chords, let's look at creative ways to use the same shapes that we know, but to put them all over the neck so it sounds like we're playing, something fancy and impressive, when in reality it's just like, dude, I know like 4 chords. So let's zoom in for a closer look. Also, don't forget to check down below for the links. There's, DVDs, or there's chord books, blah, blah, blah. You know the drill. Just check. Don't be scared. All right, let's zoom in for a closer look. All right, so right off the bat, let's start with an E shape. E major, real basic. First finger on the G string first fret, and then fingers 2 and 3 on the second fret of the A and the D. Now, say we're playing an E. Well, imagine that. We got the shape already there. All right, so we're in E. We want to do E, A, B, right? So, how can we spice that up so we don't look like it? No, I mean, let me emphasize this. You're not a rookie if that's what you can do, because that's where you're at. But if you don't want to look like one, what we can do is, people will think you're like, wow, dude, listen to that chord knowledge. We're going to take this exact same shape, and if we move it up to here, we're basically playing part of that A power chord, right? Or A major chord. But we're just not putting the root note in there, right? So we got the third, the A, and the fifth, but now we have an E, a B, and another E open. So you get this real like open, quasi-mystical sounding chord, like, ooh, man, got to open a psychedelic porthole. And then we can take that same shape up, do the exact same thing with the B chord. Now you're really like opening doors and chakras. I'm just kidding, man. All right, so here we go. So we can take the same thing. Here we go. E. A. B. Right, a little bit more exciting than not that that's bad, that's awesome too. So that's the E shape. What about if we took the bottom part of the D chord down here, right here, use that shape too. We can do two things. We can use the bottom part of the D chord right here, which would be the 11th fret of the G, and then 10 and 10 on the B and E. We're gonna hit that D string in there as well. Maybe every once in a while hit the A, just because we can. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the D shape of the chord. I'm going to be on the 9th fret of the G, and this guy here, the B, or the E, brain just didn't want to spit it out, and then B string 10th fret. Right? That right there is actually an A chord. Right? If we just did the bottom 3 strings, but we're putting that D in there. Or we can add, hit from the A string down, get real fancy. And then we could go to G, which is just down a whole step. So it would be like you were doing this. Right? And to take it a step further, we could take our pinky and make it sound super misto. Like, whoa, dude, you see that pinky stretch? I don't know what that would make that chord, but it's some sort of a G. Let's just call it a stretched G chord. I'm sure it's some sort of suspended augmented ninth with a squared sixth on the top. I like the way it sounds. So anyway, here we go. So D, A, G. Right? So there's that version as well. Now you can get super crazy. So this would be kind of a derivative of this chord, which you're like, wow, what is that? That's an E chord, right? We're just doing the C shape of that E chord, and it's way more impractical to use this shape than this shape. But I'm just going to use a little bit of it, and then I'm going to use the A string down, open E. So I'm just actually fretting the D, the G, and the B, and in this case it's 6, 4, and 5. Then I'm going to scoot it up. Right, so if I put my pinky here, I would know what chord it would be. That would be an A. You go to B. Same thing, if we move down, we'd have a G, right? One doesn't sound the best, so let's just stick to A, B, E. Right, so if we're just counting on that same shape, I've just used the 6th fret, 4th fret, 11th fret, 13th fret. Right? And these are all chords, common chords, but with kind of an uncommon tonality to them. And you don't have to do anything but move the shape. We can keep our fingers exactly where they're at. So these are just simple techniques, you know, when it comes to songwriting. You know, you might have heard right? All that kind of stuff. I mean, these are, you know, bands with extraordinary guitar players, some of them, or really great songwriters, but they're just taking very common things, chord shapes, and moving them around to make awesome songs. So try those shapes. You know, try every shape. Love the C shape, going up to D. Use that all the time. Pinky on the high E, right? At the B string, 7th fret, or 5th fret. Right? All sorts of cool stuff. Just take, you know, minor chord, right? I'm not barring it. It's a B minor chord. I'm just lifting it up, and now I'm letting that ring open. This is an awesome chord, F sharp chord. Right, so it's the same shape. I mean, right there you could write like 87 shoegazer songs and people would just be like, dude, I'm so into the vibe, man. Whatever. Just mix it up. Don't be afraid to let some open strings go in there and keep the same shape, you know, and just kind of look like you know what you're doing. Sound like you know what you're doing. You know, people are like, what chord is that? And you're like, I'm never going to tell. All right. So have fun with that.